Well, hello there. Before we get started, let's have a seat, shall we? Let's see. Koichi Tenshiro, right? The corpo assigned me to be your exclusive therapist. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Alright, well, let's get right into it, shall we? My goal is to try and help you find any answers you're trying to find about yourself, whether those answers be interpersonal or otherwise. You don't need to be nervous. I promise there are no right or wrong answers. For now, though, I'd like to hear a bit about you. What can you tell me about yourself?
Well, as you can see by my looks, I'm a nine-tailed fox, a kitsune. As for my age, well, let's just say I'm still young and impulsive inside. I like Eastern food of all kinds. Uh, as for my family, well,
Whew! Sorry for the delay. I had to organize some documents before coming here. Truth be told, I had to double check some of the family issues you mentioned last time. I know your past wasn't the best, but I'm here to listen now. If you want to talk about it now, I'd be more than happy to listen.
yeah, it wasn't the greatest. I could only do my best every time that happened. The only person I really felt I could connect to was the one who always made sure I had enough to eat. She was amazing and incredibly strong. Nothing was ever too much for her. I can't express how much respect I have for her. Whenever I looked at her, I always felt like I had to do my best, give it my all. It was the least I could do for her.
She sounds like a wonderful person. I suppose it wasn't all bad, was it?
What do you mean?
Well, this person. She was like a light for you in those dark times. The way you talk about her, admire her. It really goes to show that, even in the darkest of times, a light is waiting for us all. Even back then, there was someone who helped you hold on. Someone who made you want to do your best just to make her proud. That sounds like a pretty positive experience to me. And just like how she brought you hope, you should always try to find joy in even the smallest things. It will be your greatest strength in the future, I'm sure. Oh, you're early today. We can get started right away. Just give me one moment. Okay, and done. Alright, let's begin. This time, I want to touch on something a little lighter. How about hobbies? Do you have any hobbies you like doing?
Yeah, I have a couple. My favorite is probably cooking though. I always try my best to make sure the food I make not only looks good, but tastes good too.
Oh, I don't suppose you'd be willing to cook something for me sometime, would you? Ah, damn. I was hoping to finally get a good meal. Alright, well, what else do you like to do?
Hmm, I like to watch horror movies.
Horror? That's certainly interesting.
It doesn't matter for me if it's good or a bad movie. When it comes to horror movies, I watch them all. As for other hobbies, I guess shopping counts as one. I love going on shopping sprees. Of course, it's also possible for me to buy stuff online. Beyond that, well, I sometimes play computer games, but who doesn't these days?
Maybe me? Well, any others?
I really like to sing songs. Music always makes me feel good. I mean, listening to it's fine, but singing from the bottom of my soul without a care in the world, and just putting my heart into it is the best.
Oh, I'm sure whatever you sing, as long as you put your heart into it, it'll sound lovely.
Actually, there's one more thing I'd like to mention. I don't like mushrooms.
Mushrooms? Why? Well, I'm sad to say, this will be our last session together. I have to say, though, I had quite a good time with you. Just keep believing in the things you want to do, and you'll definitely achieve them. I'm glad I got to sign to you, but no, I'm just sad that it has to end. Do you have anything you'd like to say before we finish?
Hmm, just one thing. I promise I will stand up and face whatever stands before me. These sessions I had with you, the things you told me, they really helped me. They gave me the courage I needed. No matter what the future may bring, I'll keep on fighting. I feel like I finally have the confidence I need to fulfill my dream together with him.